Hi there, my name's Andy Hillier and today's guitar lesson is going to be on All American Bitch by Olivia Rodrigo. It's a beautiful little song. It's quite an easy little song to play on the guitar. I'm going to teach you it, but just before I do, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, press the notifications, and if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want to print the tabs off from this, then I'll put them on my Patreon page. I'll leave a link to that in the description. My guitar is in standard tuning and I've got a capo on fret number 6. Okay, so the verse, it starts with a verse and it sounds like this. So to play that, first chord is a C chord, first finger on B1, second finger D2, third finger A3. And you're going to play down, so you play the A3, the D2, the G, and then the B1. So it goes. Okay, I'm using fingerstyle. You could use a plectrum, it's quite fast, so I'd probably try and prefer to use fingerstyle. Then goes to a part of a G chord. All we need to do is put our third finger on E3 and play the E3, then the open D string, then the open G, then the open B string. So it goes. So bar 1 slowly goes. Into bar 2. And we're going to bar our first finger. It's based on an F chord. So first finger's barred on the first fret. Second finger on G2. And either your third finger or your little finger on fret 3 on the D string. So D3. We play the E1, D3, G2, and then the B1. So it's... We then play the G2 again, and then the D3, and take your fingers off and play the open G string for the last hit. So that last bar goes. Okay, really slowly. Okay, so the two bars put together, you get this. Bit faster. Bit faster. Up speed. And that just repeats all the way through the verse until the very last time, just before the chorus. It carries on and plays bars 3 and 4. So it starts the same with the C chord and the G chord. But instead of doing the F as an arpeggio, you're just going to play it as a chord. So with the F chord, first finger barred, obviously on the first fret. Second finger G2, third finger A3, little finger D3. It's quite a good idea to put that third finger on D3, A3 when we're doing like the bar 2 as well, so we're doing that. But there you go, we're just playing it as a chord on bar 4. So bars 3 and 4 go. And that lasts for 2 beats, so it's 1, 2, rest, rest. Into the chorus. So hopefully that makes sense. The first 2 bars keep repeating all the way through the verse. And then you just do the last bars 3 and 4 before it goes to the chorus. And the chorus sounds like this. Okay, to play that, we start with a C power chord. First finger A3, third finger D5. We can do 2 hits on that. So the A3 and D5. It then goes to an E power chord, which is open E and A2. And again, we do 2 hits on that. So you got bar 5. Then an F power chord, just E1 with A3. And you can go da, 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 da. Tea, coffee, coffee, coffee. So if we put bars 5 and 6 together, you get. And those 2 bars repeat round 3 times. So let's just try that. 1, 2, 3, 4. We then carry on to bar 7, and it's a D power chord, which is just open D and G2. And you do the same rhythm that we did in the previous bar. It then goes to a G sharp, which is first finger E4, third finger A6, and just 8 hits on that. So bars 7 and 8 go. Obviously it's normally played with, or on the tracks played on electric guitar with some distortion, so a bit heavier sounding. So let's just try playing the whole of the chorus. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. It then goes on to verse 2, and it starts the same with that same finger picking. Repeats around 4 times. We then go on to the next line of verse 2. There's just a sort of slight change in it. So it starts, the first 2 bars are the same. But then it plays a D minor chord. Open D with G2 with the second finger, B3 with the third finger, and E1 with the first finger. Bottom 4 strings. It then goes to a C sharp chord. First finger A4, third finger across the D, G and the B strings at the 6th fret. So we got 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then in bar 15 goes back to the main bit we do finger picking. And then just an F chord on bar 18. So let's just quickly play that line then. So in the second verse we've done the 4 times, and then it goes this line and goes. It then goes to the chorus, which just keeps repeating through the chorus, keeps repeating like the whole line through, and it does the same through the solo. And then there's a little outro part which goes. So that's a C chord, and you're going to play the A3 and then the D2, G and B1 at the same time, so it goes. We then do E3 for a G chord, and then open D, G and B strings. So you've got. Then goes to E1 and D3 with open G and open B. Bit of a strange sounding chord. So you've got. So that's bars 19 and 20. 21 and 22 are exactly the same. So in bar 23, again C chord, G chord, but then in bar 24, it goes to an A minor chord. So you play the A string, and then B1, D2, and G2. Then goes back to F, and plays E1, and then D3 with G2 and B1. G chord, back to the C chord in bar 26. So bars 25 and 26 go. So the whole line, you've got this. And that just repeats, and that's the end of the song. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed that little guitar lesson. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, press the notifications. I do read every comment, so please leave me some comments in the comment section. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want to print the tabs off for this, then I'll put them on my Patreon page. I'll leave a link to that in the description. Well, thanks for watching this. I do appreciate it. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.